our facial data, but the fact is that the technology is there, and the COVID pandemic spurred on the adoption of that technology. So we were forced to use digital means. We were forced to work from home. We now adopt e-commerce and online shopping pretty easily, online education systems. So the COVID pandemic really spurred on the adoption of the technology. So I think this is the situation where we find ourselves now, is that vast amounts of complex data sets are readily available, and we have access to technology, and the adoption of the technology our own data that's informing our own decisions. I think that's quite an important point. Who controls the data controls the narrative.
Yes, thank you. You mentioned personalized marketing and the fact that technology is evolving and growing in use. Christy, let me come to you. You're in the industry, you see certain trends. Can you just give us an idea of the trajectory that you see, how big data, AI tools are being used in the industry by the different types of operators, whether it's airlines, travel operators, etc. Give us an idea of the trends you see. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I can start with his point, right? I mean, COVID amplified a lot of the digitalization. And if we look at how much, even if we look at the number of the online communities growing, as we speak of today, we're looking at about 62% of the world's population use the internet. And that's like double what we had 10 years ago. And during COVID, basically 5 years worth of progress was achieved within a year. So COVID amplified, you know, the digitalization, and obviously because of the lack of contact, everybody wants to be online. But apart from, yes, amplifying, I guess we can also understand that COVID changed the way we look at the world and the way we look at travel. And there is a shift that's happening. And that shift is obviously transforming how businesses in the travel industries are doing. But before they can even think of that, as the industry evolves, the industry actually becoming consumer centric, that travelers are looking for exceptional experiences, which is obviously based on their expectations. And as their obviously expectation evolves, that means that even the type of tools they are using, they are evolving. Now, if I look at results from our Voice of the Consumer industry, where we basically ask consumers across the world to say, when you are booking or planning your booking, what are the tools that you're using? And if you look at it across the various